Hello, welcome back, Barndog. I'm back. I finally have my computer set up. I don't have a perfect system set up at the moment. I'm still working on my camera. I'm still working on my microphone. You can see the big room in the background here, but a big shout out to Sam. Thank you, Sam. Love the art, what you're doing at the moment. Love the intro for 7Cs. I'll have that at the start of this video. But I want to show you a little bit of a behind the hood look at the new computer setup. You can see in the glow, I've got it down at my bottom right hand side here, but I've got old Alfie sitting next to me, screens and laptops and shit everywhere. But see the old chubbly bubbly on Barndog here. I haven't run since September 2024. I ran the Sydney Marathon. I've been recovering from injuries, but at least I've got some jocks on there, hey. Very much looking forward to the 7Cs and the move to earn that comes out with it. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of an introductory video. What are 7Cs? Obviously staking platform game. I'll talk about what's a staking game, what do you do, the core concepts to it, and big announcement tomorrow. There will be the 7th community coming out, so that'll be on Discord. But let's get straight into it. 7Cs idle staking game. What is it? What's it about, and some basics. I'll show you how to get a captain, how to stake it in the game, what do you do with it in the game, and all of that. So make sure you are getting your links from trusted sources. You can grab some from me. I'll put them in the videos down below. I would recommend going to the 7Cs X, clicking on that, clicking on the Discord, and once you get into Discord, let me link that quickly. I should have had that ready to go. Once you get into the Discord, where are we? 7Cs. You will see all the official links there. So you can find the links to the NFT collections on both Magic Eden and Tensor, and then you'll see the two tokens. There's Booty and Gold, the two game tokens. So idle staking game, what is it? What does that mean? We've seen them for over 3 years now. I first saw them in 2021. They've been out for a while. Normally you would get an NFT 1, 2, 10, 20, whatever. You'd stake them in the game and you would get some kind of token in the game and either choose to upgrade your NFTs somehow, whatever the game mechanics work, or you would take that out of the ecosystem. You'd cash it into USDC, Solana, whatever, and then take it out. But 7Cs is working a little bit differently. They have a concept which was the treasure chest, and the treasure chest is locked until the end of October 2025. Your objectives in the game is to get gold dust, convert that into gold, and then mint gold bars into your captains, into your NFTs, and get a proportion of the treasure chest. It's a great idea. It's a great concept. It's the first time I've seen it, and we talked about that on my space. You can go back and it's still saved. I will put it on my Spotify. I've got to get all my socials done up properly. I just wanted to get fired into it because December's a big month. December, they'll be introducing the staking platform and the way to get your Genesis and your non-Genesis NFT captains in the upcoming game. So you can see it was a 2-hour. I introduced a few of the Doghouse lads back. I spoke to also Farmer. He's one of the lads behind Underground and Booty Talk, and they do a weekly space regarding 7Cs and all of that. It was great. I had a lot of fun. 2 hours, very long space, but it was more about introducing the, Riddick behind the team, saying hello. I've known him for years now, back in 2021, obviously in spaces and all of that kind of stuff during jogging with barn dogs. He's been a whale in a lot of communities, a lot of games. He has saved some of these projects with the Reavers and stuff like that, and has reimagined them. So go and have a listen to the space if you like. If not, it's a lot of easy stuff to understand. There are a lot of AI tools coming out as well, which is very exciting. But what do we need to know? So you need to get yourself a captain for this game. And I've got about 150 at the moment. I've got around 50 Reavers. I've got around, where are we? Let's see if I can link them out. I've got 34 Brawlhalla's, 30 Atoms, 30 Last Havens. I've only got a couple of Elementaries. They're going to be doing, I think it's a Cyberpunk, they call it, a difference to that Elementera partnership. And then the Saga Sirens will mint soon as well, so I need to get myself a bag of those. You don't have to go and get a whole heap of NFTs to play this. Maybe it's not your thing, maybe it's not. For me, I very much want the move to earn. I very much want to get gamified, to go outside every day, to chase these treasure chests. It's going to be a very Pokemon Go style game where you're hunting the treasure chest. I've played the beta at the moment. Yesterday was my first day. I'll be going back out today with the dog. I'm going to take Alfie out with me, and we're going to go hunting for treasure chests and just have a bit of a play around. It's, for me, this shit is exciting. I saw myself go to a marathon in 8 months based on gamification, and if I can be a part of that, put some educational content out there to help this progress, that absolutely will make me tickle pink. So you want to go and get yourself an NFT. I use Tensor because it's a marketplace aggregator. That means if they're selling them on Magic Eden, if they're selling them on Tensor or any of the other marketplaces, it all aggregates onto there, and you just find the cheapest NFT. So you want to be finding it from one of the connected 5 communities you can buy from at the moment. You've got Reavers, Atoms, Last Haven, Elementera, and Brawlhalla. Saga Sirens, like I said, mint out soon. And of course, there's going to be a 7th unknown community, but it's going to be something to do with Web 2. It's announced tomorrow, so you should be able to get that out. Once you buy yourself an NFT, you go across into 7Cs and you would install it into your asset manager. Once you put it in your asset manager, you need to give your NFT your captain. So that is a captain in the game. Doesn't matter what NFT it comes from, whether it's Atoms, Last Haven, or any of the rest. Once you put it in game, you need to give it a crew, 2 items, and a ship. Now you can buy those items in the marketplace. All of this will change later on, but you buy them in the marketplace, and then in inventory, you go and equip them. So as you can see, all of my captains are on a mission. I don't think I need to put them in there. It's very, very simple. You use your asset manager to stake it in game. And then once it's in game, you go back to inventory. If it doesn't work, just refresh your browser. You can do this on mobile phone, on your mobile Phantom wallet. You can do this on Soulflare wallet, any of your wallets. You can do this on your computer. I do recommend opening up a new wallet to do this. The wallet is going to be shared between 7Cs and the Move to Earn component. So having a fresh wallet, there's a lot of reasons why it's good. And to me, one of the benefits of Solana, and this is the only blockchain that you should be setting up a game on. Like for me, going to Breakpoint this year really struck home. But in the game, there's lots of ways to do it, and I even do have, where is the picture? I've got my Saga Siren, so I got a level 15 Siren for owning a Saga phone. So I've put that in game, and the big changes they had in the last couple of weeks means that it's now free to level. That Saga Siren was level 15, I had level 5 items, ship, and crew, but it was going to be 2 months to level it up to level 16 if I was lucky to make that happen. So I'm absolutely going to be playing that Saga Siren still on my Saga phone with 1 NFT. I have got a second captain on there because I will be staking that in the game to get a common captain for the Move to Earn. I want to see what it does with 1 NFT in game, 1 NFT in the Move to Earn, and actually see what the fuck. Is it going to be playable with just one captain? Is it going to be playable with just 1 NFT in the Move to Earn? Is it going to be enjoyable? I want to see that firsthand. So in the game, basically you want to be leveling up your captains. While you're leveling them up, you might be leveling up their crew, you might be leveling up the ships, you might be leveling up the weapons. All of this on the first island is for free. And you do actually get what I call gold dust. You get a little bit of gold dust to go with it. So you can see I've got different captains at different levels. They've got different times on them. I do need to go through it. I think I've got someone finished at the moment. These will be getting quality of life upgrades. We need to have them so they're in sequential order, so I don't have to scroll through to find the exact time of who hasn't been finished. What do we got? 154. So it's almost going to be ready to go. You can see my brain trying to think at the same time. But where are we? I've got ships leveling up here. 6 hours on that one. All right, so I have Odin's Vault. This is where I have got my NFTs going. I've got 20 converting into gold bars for me. So that means out of those NFTs, I don't want to sell any of these NFTs. They've got my gold bars. They've got my allocation of the treasure chest. You cannot see in the marketplace whether they've got gold bars. It's a bit of a lucky dip. So I haven't bought any NFTs that have had gold bars attached. So no one's been caught out in that with the ones that I've bought. But I have got some that have finished currently, ready to claim. I think it's 7 of them are finished, but I want to pair them all off with the ones that are running in 36 minutes. That's why I haven't done them. I've got captains all over the place. Island 2, at the moment, there's going to be 7 islands. At Island 2, that's where you would send your captains to raid and plunder. And that will get you much heavier amounts of your gold dust. But to be able to send items to raid and plunder, you need to actually have someone in the supply store to get battle tokens. So for every person, every captain that you have either in the gem emporium, that earns you gems, and those gems you convert in-game into booty, and then you earn gold dust here, with which you convert into gold. You need to be having someone in the supply store getting you battle tokens. I've got 613 at the moment. So I've got in excess, and of course I do have a 1 of 1 in the game. I'll do videos later about what the 1 of 1s are, but they don't use a battle token. So that's why I've only got 10. At the moment, I don't have anyone farming gems. I'm trying to set myself up to be farming gems. So in the game, you've got a strength cap of 320,000. What the fuck is strength cap? You'll see your teams, your captains have a strength rating. These are all very low because I don't have them leveling up. But the strength on my captain here, 6,125,000. So if I send that captain here to gems, he's going to be very, very over strength capped, but it's dynamic. It will mean that captain is earning 320,000. So maybe I don't want to send that captain here with a big ship and all the big items and all of that kind of stuff. I would, maybe take off his 2 items, give him level 1 items and that kind of stuff. There is a huge amount to min-max in this game. I will do gaming videos down the track, but I want to be talking about the game, getting your 1 NFT in here. Maybe you're doing 5 NFTs, maybe you're doing that. I want to be doing the basics right now to show people it's not that hard, but they do have a staking mechanic coming out in December. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. They've got a staking coming out in December. You're going to want to get a captain. If you want to get a non-Genesis in the Move and Earn beta, which should be coming out in before our January 1st, it should be coming out before January, hopefully at the end of December. So if you want to be getting a non-Genesis, you'll be staking a level 1 captain, and it doesn't matter what level the items are in the first island. To get to Island 2, you need to be minimum level 20. I'll talk about that a little bit with the Genesis, but if you just want a non-Genesis NFT going forward, you're going to need 5,000 booty. Where do you get booty? You can go into their Discord and get the links for that. But you can see roughly at the moment, you're talking about $37 USDC value of booty. You would be getting 1 captain and staking it with 5,000 booty in that Island 1, and that will get you a non-Genesis NFT in the Move to Earn. At the end of the 12-month period, it's actually, I think it's November 1st, 2025, you'll get that booty back. So in essence, people are talking about potentially the NFT dumping at the end of Season 1. So treasure chest, this is what I talked about with the treasure chest. You can see this is very heavily reliant on booty. 42 million. 321,000 to 336,000 is at the moment. So this is very, very heavy. So does that mean that once this treasure chest is released, the people going to dump that and the token's going to go to zero? So you need to be listening to spaces and AMAs and discussions about that. Their job over the next 9 to 12 months will be to rotate out booty into Solana, into USDC, into other tokens, whatever, and add more value into that. But this is the main game resource token is booty. Obviously, gold is going to be heavily used in in the move to earn game, but you will be staking one captain, 5,000 booty into Island 1, and that will get you a captain in the move to earn game. To be able to get a Genesis NFT in the move and earn, you're going to need a level 20 captain and 25,000 booty. So let's add a 2 onto that. What are we talking? We're talking about 190 odd USDC worth of tokens. Same thing, in November of 2025, you will get those tokens back. So it's a bit of a long play. It's a bit of a risk. But if you go and buy mints in other games, normally you mint for a certain price. You don't get that back. You get the NFT in the game. So this is saying at the end of that period in November next year, you're going to want, they're already discussing the Treasure Chest 2.0 for the next season. They're already discussing down the track, burning mechanisms, all those kinds of things. Again, go and listen to my space. You'll find out a little bit about that. But to get a level 20 captain into this, there are ways where you can burn additional booty and level it up instantly, or you can level up in the Captain's Academy. You can see I've got a level 14 here leveling up, level 12. So I've got all multiples. I've got a whole heap leveling up. The reason I'm leveling up a whole heap is because I am actively playing the staking game as well as getting ready for my Genesis. I'm going to be pumping out a heap of Genesis for this game. For me, my risk levels, I'm very, very happy with putting into this game. My understanding is you're going to have a maximum of 20 captains, which would become like a crew in your move and earn. You're going to have a ship, which is going to link them all up into the move and earn. Excuse me. But you are going to be having up to 20. So does that mean I want 20? At this point, I don't know. But I'm going to make it very public with what I'm playing with. I'm going to be playing with one, with my Saga Siren. He's currently level 22, so I'm going to be playing with a common with that, but I'm absolutely going to have a high-end account. That's how I play. Not everybody's going to have the same risk levels. Not everybody's going to want to do it, but obviously, to me, Genesis in games have been very, very cool. Don't get caught up in the hype of 2021. Obviously, I've worked in other NFT companies, in other gaming communities. I've been around the bush. Don't get hyped up with the stuff that was earned in 2021. Riddick does talk about it in my space. This is not going to be something where you're going to go outside, you're going to do one session one day and earn $1,000. That money is not sustainable. But what I am hoping going forward is this is going to be a project that can last for years. I know people that have been playing Pokemon Go since it came out and are still playing Pokemon Go. We're talking about a Web 2 game that has been out, that they're going out. Now, the graphics are a shitload better. This is a game that's been out for a long time. They mine your data, they mine your information. For me, Web3 gaming, it's going to need good partnerships. To the 7 Cs, it's absolutely going to need good partnerships in actual running companies, in running games, in running communities, in existing things like that. And I hope to be able to be some part of that. Maybe Jogging with Barn Dog 2.0 comes out. We are absolutely, as the Doghouse, as my community of close friends, we are absolutely going to be looking at the game in its entirety, good and bad. We're looking at potentially doing Doghouse shows again. I'm excited. You can hear that. I really loved my time in 2021, getting fit, getting healthy, being a part of positive communities that were changing their lives. When things started to become more casino-like, more gambling with your assets, with your money, burning assets and money to potentially get something in a game that could potentially earn more, I'm not interested in that shit. I am absolutely interested in changing positive habits, forging those positive habits and changing your life for physical, mental health, better, doing it with your family. One of the big things about this move and earn that's going to be coming out with the 7 Cs is you're going to be able to walk, jog, run. You're going to be able to ride your bike. Maybe you can go fucking kayaking. Maybe you can go swimming and do it. So a lot of those things are going to be very relevant onto your phone, where it is. you need your phone to stop to dig to get your treasure chest. But again, I will talk about that once we get more gameplay and I've got it in my palms. Yes, I'm game testing the very first version of the 7 Seas before it's on Solana, so it's all very exciting for me. But hopefully I've shown you guys some of the basics. Like I said, I'll put the links down below. I did want this to be a video under 10 minutes, but it's my first time back, so please forgive me. Forgive me if the video is no good for the camera, the sound, the audio, getting back into the microphones. I do need to actually get it out, record it, listen to it myself, get it in there, and I will update these and do them. But yeah, get yourself an NFT. If you plan on getting yourself a Genesis into the system, you know, for to me, a very, very low risk cost of 0.11 Solana, you talk at under $30, you get that game, you put it into the 7seas.io, into their gaming platform, and you just slowly level it up. So then that way it doesn't come to the end of December and you've got to buy extra booty to boost that character up, that captain up to level 20 to then get it onto Island 2. So there's some basics to it. Hope you guys enjoy, and look, as always, thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.